Excel 2016 Module 7, pages 445 through 449. Okay, on the very bottom of page 444, just read, it's like two little quick paragraphs there at the top of 445 about creating a macro button. You need to understand what one is and its purpose and why we're using it. Okay, once you've read that, to insert a macro button in the worksheet, scroll until the range A14 through A16 of the receipt worksheet is completely visible. Okay, A14 through A16, I'm on the receipt worksheet. All right, on the Developer tab, in the Controls group, click the Insert button. The form controls appear. With a variety of objects that can be placed in the worksheet, you'll insert the button form control. Okay, step number 3. In the Form Controls section, click the Button Form Control button. Okay, it's right here. It's the very first one, which makes it a lot easier, right? And if you touch any of these, you know they're going to light up with a screen tip and tell you exactly what they are. So for this one, we want this button, so we're going to click on it. Then we're going to move down here to A14, and you're just going to click and drag and draw a button that approximately covers A14 to A16, but please note, like anything else, we can always go back and resize it and move it. So if you don't get it perfect this time, it's okay. All right, go ahead and turn the page. Now, our Assign Macro box opens. On page 446, you've got a couple of quick paragraphs to read, which is kind of weird. They left you hanging with a dialog box open, but go ahead and read that. And all we have to do is we're going to assign one of our macros to this button, and we want PDF receipt, okay? So just click on PDF receipt and then click OK. All right? Now, step number 3. With the sizing handle still displayed around the button, type Create PDF Receipt. So in here, basically, we need to get rid of button 9. And I started to write type. That's too funny. We don't write type, we just type. This is Create PDF Receipt. Okay? Do not press your Enter key. If you press your Enter key, it's going to do that. If you did, just hit your backspace key. You know how to get rid of something like that. Again, if you accidentally pressed your Enter key, because normally in Excel, that's what we do to accept something, it's going to create a second line. Just hit your backspace key. No big deal. We can fix it, right? Now, all you do with this one is deselect, and that'll make it accept the changes. It works differently than most things in Excel. Okay? All right, so you created your button. Yeah, don't click on it yet, because if you do, it's going to run that macro, because we assign that macro to this button. See how you get the finger? The computer gives you the finger when you touch it? That's a warning to you that it's actually going to do something else. So don't click that yet. All right, at the top of page 447, we're going to make another button. On the Developer tab, in the Controls group, click Insert and Button Form. Okay, Developer tab, Controls group, Insert, Button. Right? This one is B14 to B16, and again, if you're not perfect, it's really okay. We can fix it later. In the Assign Macro dialog box, click Transfer Data and then OK. Transfer Data, OK. Now, you have to change this text, right? To Transfer Data, and then deselect. All right, now we have two buttons. We have Create PDF Receipt and we have Transfer Data, right? Now, step number 5. On the ribbon, click the Review tab. In the Changes group, click the Protect Sheet button. And then click OK. All right, you've made your macro buttons. Go ahead and turn to the next page, because obviously we're going to need to test these. At the top of page 448, take a look and read in that blue box about creating a macro button with pictures or shapes, because it's really cool. You do not have to use control buttons only. We could actually use a picture or a different shape. We could do all kinds of things. And that's actually kind of a cool, fun thing to do with your macros. So make sure you read that blue box, the inside box, create a macro button with pictures or shapes. All right, we need to test our macro button, don't we? In the range B3 to B12, which means we're changing all this information right here so that we can see what happens when we run the macro, we need to change this information. Okay, so really quickly, just follow your book and type in what they have. Just follow along with everything they're telling you. It's kids' game night, right? And she is in G6. She wears a size medium shirt. They are Rockport residents. My computer is taking a short break for whatever reason. Go ahead, I'm going to pause mine and finish typing this because my computer just decided to lock up real quick. And go ahead and type yours in, and then I'll restart the video in just a sec. Okay, you get it all in? I don't know, my computer just locked up and wouldn't let me do anything for a few minutes, but its break is over and it's decided to let me enter everything. So we got all of that in. All right, click the Create PDF Receipt button. Now remember, I've warned you about closing any PDF files you have open. If you have any PDF files hanging out open from doing this, running this macro before, please make sure that you have them closed. All right, Create PDF Receipt. Let's hit it. Cross your fingers. Hope my computer's going to work. There it goes. All right. And as you can see, everything transferred over, and I have the receipt created. Step number 3, please make sure you do this step. Close that PDF file. Okay? Step number 4, click the Transfer Data button. Got it? Now go to your registration data. And there it is, Rosie Thompson, Dakota, all the stuff transferred over correctly. Awesome. So you are finished with this video and ready to go on to the next one.